and since this is for a wedding, I am going to be using my fancy eyeshadow. Good morning, guys! So today is the big day for Steve and Caroline. You've probably heard me talk about it over the last couple of days or weeks or whatever, but Melissa's friend Steve and his soon-to-be wife are getting married today, and so I actually just dropped off Melissa at, I believe the best man's house. She's in the wedding, and so all of like the groomsmen and the groom are meeting at the best man's house to kind of, I don't know if I don't think they're getting ready there, but they're all taking a limo down to the venue together, so I dropped her off there and made my way back here, and I'll just drive myself down to the wedding later. I believe the ceremony, I have to look at the invitation again, but I believe the ceremony starts at 6, so I want to be there at 5:45, so I think I have to head out around 4:45 to, you know, give myself enough breathing room to make sure I'm not late. But yeah, before she left, we just kind of had a normal morning. We actually received a surprise wedding gift in the mail, which was very exciting. I'll show you guys later. I'm actually starving because I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. I think it's almost 2 o'clock now. So maybe even 2:30, I don't know, my phone's over there. But yeah, I'm starving, so I'm gonna try and find something to eat for lunch. And then I'm gonna kind of try and make sure I get to edit at least one vlog before I need to leave and hopefully paint my nails. That's the plan, that's the goal. Alright, so I was able to edit a vlog and get that started uploading, so luckily I'm not gonna fall more behind because of today. And since then I've kind of just been messing around in Mint, the like financial organization thing. I'm trying to get like Mint fully set up to its like, you know, full capacity to kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's always a really good idea. I've always really liked kind of having my finances in order and being really organized and on top of things like that. And it gets a lot harder when you're, you know, I guess organizing for 2 people, like when you're in a couple. And so I'm trying to get Minted really set up so we can kind of, especially since we're trying to save for a house and stuff like that for our future, I'm getting everything kind of like, you know, plugged in, and all they have like, you know, budgets that you can set up to make sure you're not going over in any specific category, and like, I don't know, basically I'm just getting everything kind of slowly plugged into mint.com. And I mean, obviously they also have the app, that's what I originally started using, but the like website's a little easier to do, you know, kind of intense work on, I guess, if that makes any sense. So anyways, long story short, I have been just kind of getting things organized in there, but now it's kind of it's around 4 o'clock now, so I'm going to start getting ready so that, I don't know, I don't think I'll need 45 minutes to get ready, but honestly, I'd rather be ready earlier rather than later than I need to be, so I think I'm going to go get dressed and then start doing my makeup. Alright, so sorry about the horrible lighting. This is kind of the best I can do. It's rainy outside and we need more light in the bedroom, and this is the only mirror in the apartment. But this is what I am wearing to the wedding. I'm wearing a little like blue kind of knit dress, I guess you'd call it, from Francesca's, and it has this really cute like, I don't know, beaded collar thing up top that I really, really like. I like love just the shape of the whole top of the dress. And then his cute little pleated skirt, and then some just kind of plain nude heels. Alright, I'll do my best to show you my earrings, but it's kind of hard. Alright, so I'm wearing these. Can you see that? Yeah, you can kind of see them. Dangly earrings, and then this kind of like sparkly chain, like I guess bracelet from J. Crew. And so that is what I'm wearing to the wedding, and now I just need to put my makeup on, and I think I will be all ready to go. I don't think there's anything else. The present is already in the car, the Easy Pass. Well, I think I was gonna drive Melissa's car. I drove her car home from dropping her off to like, you know, meet up with all the guys. And guys, it is so touchy. I felt like every time I like tapped the brakes, the car would like, you know, screech to a halt, and like it's really touchy. So I think I might end up just taking my car, in which case I'd need to move the present and the Easy Pass into my car. I don't know, that might be a game day decision though. But yeah, so I am going to get my makeup done. I kind of need to get my life together with this vanity because there is just junk all over the top, and I need to get things cleared off and organized because every time I go to put my makeup on, it's just kind of like a disaster and a Where's Waldo situation trying to find everything. So since things are gonna, I think, probably be cut short, I can't imagine I'm gonna be doing a ton of vlogging while I'm at the wedding, just because, I don't know, I feel like first of all, it's kind of not really my place, and I don't want to be like inappropriate filming other people. Especially because I feel like, I don't know, they've paid enough money for, you know, a photographer and videographer of their own, that they don't want, you know, someone running around with a camera and like pictures, I don't know. And I already don't really love vlogging in, you know, public in front of like friends and family and stuff. I just don't really fully feel comfortable with that yet. I might in the future, who knows, but right now I don't. So yeah, anyways, long story short, I thought I'd kind of walk you through putting my makeup on since I can see me not really vlogging that much after I leave to go to the wedding. So anyways, in the interest of not having a super short vlog today, I am starting with my favorite primer as of late, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And I've actually gotten this twice in a Sephora Play box, which I think normally I would be a little irritated that they sent the same product, but honestly with this primer, I was already planning on buying a full-size thing once I ran out of the sample. And now I don't have to for a little longer, which is really nice. And it's also lasting a really nice long time, so it's not like this little sample is kind of, you know, going really fast, so I shouldn't have to buy it for a good long time now. All right, and next I'm gonna do foundation. I am like in that weird in-between spot where I don't really have any foundation that matches my skin, so either I use this and my face is a whole lot lighter than my body, or I use this, which is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and my face is darker than my body. And so I sometimes kind of mix it, but I feel like I can never figure out the right shade. So I don't know, I think I'm just gonna go, I'm feeling kind of pale today, so I'm gonna go with this, which is my pale foundation choice, which is the Clinique Acne Solutions Liquid Makeup. And I've had this honestly for forever, and I have no strong love or dislike for it. It kind of just is what I use because I have it, and I am actually almost out. So I'll have to be buying myself some new light foundation pretty soon. But yeah, I'm using a damp beauty blender, and I'm just gonna put that on my face. Oh, the lighting in here is horrible. Normally the window is alright, but it is really overcast outside today, and so lighting is just even worse than it normally is today. Honestly, I kind of feel like my pale shampoo, my pale foundation is even too dark for me today. I don't know. What do you guys think? You can't really see me. Sorry about that, the lighting's a little weird. Let me see if I can fix that. That's a little better. Sorry, it's because I'm sitting in front of a window, and so it's gonna make the rest of the video dark so you can see out the window, but yeah, all right, that looks like it's a little better. Sorry for the absolute disaster that my office is in the background. I need to get things cleaned and organized. All right, foundation is as good as it's going to get. Next, I put on my blush, and this is a longtime favorite of mine. This is the Sonia Kashuk Beautifying Blush in 03 Sunset, and it's this really pretty, like, kind of corally pink color with just a tiny bit of shimmer in it, and I'm using the Morphe E4 blush brush at the recommendation of Jaclyn Hill. And so yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of that on my cheeks. And then I'm going to highlight with the Becca and Jaclyn Hill highlighter. What's it officially called? Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed in Champagne Pop. And then I am also going to use Morphe M501. Again, both of these at the recommendation of Jaclyn Hill. I don't know makeup, and so I trust people that do to tell me what to buy. Alright, I'm also going to pop a little Vaseline on my lips while I'm doing the rest of my makeup, and this just kind of helps hydrate my lips and makes them nice and smooth for when I get to the lipstick step. Alright, and I'm also going to do a little bit of highlighting of the brow bone with the Benefit Highbrow Glow in... I don't know if this has a color. I thought it did when I ordered it, but maybe not. Basically, I'm just going to kind of draw a little line under my eyebrows and gently blend in with my fingers. I'm also going to pop a little bit on the inner corners of my eyes. And again, kind of blend it out so it's not too intense. Because I am definitely a natural makeup look kind of girl. So I don't like things to be too intense or dramatic. Not that I don't love the look on other girls, but on me, especially because I'm not that great at doing makeup, I definitely try and go for a more natural look that I feel comfortable both applying and wearing. All right, and since this is for a wedding, I am going to be using my fancy eyeshadow. This is the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette that Melissa got me for Christmas, and I am so in love with it. I absolutely love it, and I'm a complete convert, and I totally want the rest of the palettes now. So I'm going to start with, let's see, this brush. It's just a set that came in a little Morphe pack of brushes that looks like that. And I'm going to use Combust, which is that second guy in there. And I'm pretty much gonna rub that sucker all over my entire eyelid. Oh, oops, just kidding. One more step I forgot. I told you I am no makeup expert. But I'm going to put the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion on my eyelids. And I also got this in a Sephora Play box, and it is also something that I have totally been converted to, and I will be purchasing the full size of this once I run out. I had heard of it before Sephora Play, and I'd really wanted to try it, but I didn't want to, like, you know, waste the money trying it and then risk not liking it after buying the full-size product. So I'm really glad I got a sample size so I could, like, really actually see that I like it before buying the full size. Another reason why I think the Sephora Play subscription is so beyond worth the $10 they charge for it. Okay, now I'm going to take my Morphe brush and the Combust eyeshadow and put that all over the entire lid. And this is just because I have kind of dark eye areas. I don't know, like both my eyelid and my under eye are just a little more pigmented than the rest of my face, and I feel like this kind of helps even it out and make a nice light base for me to put the rest of my eyeshadow on. Next, I'm going to also take all this with a grain of salt because I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to makeup, especially eyeshadow. And so I kind of just like throw stuff on there and hope that I'm doing it right, but I could be doing it completely wrong. I have no idea. So next I'm going to use Whiskey, which is this nice brown color right there. And what brush am I going to use? I'm going to try this one. A little kind of, it looks like it kind of narrows a little bit at the top because I'm going to be applying this mostly in the crease area of my eyes. And again, I am going to blend a whole lot because I don't really like dramatic eye looks, and so I'm going to try and just do a real subtle, natural look. Alright, and then finally I'm going to finish off. I think I'm going to go with, I might mix a couple of these. So High, Dirty, Sweet, and Radar, which are the three shimmery browns on the end here. I may kind of just mix them together and then apply that to my eyelid to get kind of like a fun, sparkly look. Oh, and again, I'm using another Morphe brush from that little collection, and it looks like that. Alright, and I think that is it for eyeshadow. And now all I have to do is mascara and lips. Alright, I'm going to use the Benefit There Real Mascara, and again, this is another discovery from a Play box that I really, really like. You guys know my eyelashes drive me crazy. They are short, they are just, there's nothing there. So I like a mascara that will give lots of volume, lots of definition, any sort of length or whatever that they can give my lashes, I am all about. So yeah, I like this mascara. But it seems like it's kind of running out, which sucks. Did I have another one? I feel like I had two of these. Might be changing your game plan, because I don't think so. Alright, so I think this is actually dried up, so I'm going to be using a different mascara. I'm going to use the Blink mascara. Oh, here it is. I found it. This is my new one. I knew I had a second tube. Alright, so yeah, back to Benefit They're Real. And this is a brand new tube of mascara, so we should be all good. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay. Alright, and next up is lips. I know this is the one that's always kind of hard because I don't know my lip collection very well, and so I don't really know what colors are in each tube. And so I feel like I have to like open each tube to like see what it is. I don't know. I don't even know what kind of lip color I feel like wearing. I always feel like I want to wear a very like nude, natural lip, but then I have this, which I like. It's by e.l.f. in Party in the Buff. That kind of looks like that, but then I feel like it like washes out my lips and just kind of makes it look like, you know, I have foundation on my lips and it blends into the rest of my face, and so I'm not really a fan of that. But I don't know, I feel like sometimes I do like that. Got a bunch of little sample guys over here. Oh, that looks nice. There's like a little pink guy. Not sure if this is focusing. You get the idea. It's like a baby pink, what is it? Sephora Rouge Brilliance. I think I'm gonna give this a try. Or is that too pink? I don't think it's too pink. Ooh, should I do a lip liner first? Because I've heard that makes it last longer, and since we're gonna be at a wedding, I wanna make sure it kind of lasts all night. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use my Bite Beauty lip liners because I've been really wanting to actually use them. Let's see. Wish me luck, because I've never done this before. I do love these. I like tested these out like in the house. I never like wore it out anywhere, and they're so creamy and they go on really easily. Like these are the only lip liners I've really ever used because I'm not a person to go buy them. I didn't really get the point, but I would definitely buy more of these colors like in this Bite. I think it's just called the Bite Lip Pencil. Yeah, and this is in 020. What color would that be? I don't think it says a color, but it's in the color 020. So yeah, I really like it. And again, it's nice and subtle and natural. And I don't really overdraw my lips. I just kind of follow their natural shape. All right, so that's kind of what it looks like with just the lip liner on. And then, should I wear the corresponding lipstick to this? Let me see what that looked like. No, that's way too bright. All the other ones are on the bottom. I'm just gonna stick with this and hope I like how it looks. That's kind of cute. I think I definitely like it better with the lip liner under it because it kind of like, I don't know, makes it a little more subtle than what the pink would be on its own. I feel like if I just wore the lipstick, it'd be a little too pink for my taste, but I like it with the kind of mauve-y lip liner under it. All right, so that's how it looks like with the lipstick on. I'm not sure you guys can see. Sorry, this lighting is terrible, so I'm not sure you can see well enough to kind of see anything, but I'll show you once I'm all done, the finished look. Okay, so that's really annoying. My camera had stopped recording, so I'm not sure how far I got with you guys while I was doing my makeup, but this is the finished look. Sorry, okay, that's a little better. This is the finished look. I'm not sure if it cut off before or after I did my lips, but basically I used the Bite Lip Pencil in 020 on the bottom of my, like, first. And then I used the Sephora Collection lipstick in Sephora Rouge Brilliance number 14. And so that's kind of the last couple things I did. And then I set it with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. So yeah, not sure kind of what you missed of that, but this is the finished look. And I'm a fan. I think that's my alarm letting me know that it's time to kind of get going. So I'm going to head out to the wedding. Hey guys! Alright, so here's the deal. It is actually now Monday, and we basically ended up taking the day off of vlogging yesterday. And so I'll get into that a little bit later, but I thought I'd kind of go back over the last a day and a half, I guess, and do a little recap for you. So this vlog is actually going to be for Saturday and Sunday. Alright, so last I think you saw I was just finishing up getting ready for the wedding and heading out, and like I expected, I didn't end up vlogging at all at the wedding. I really didn't think I was going to be able to, not because like I wasn't allowed, but just, I don't know. I wanted to be able to, you know, like kind of live in the moment and enjoy the wedding, and then at the end of the night, we were just, it wasn't going to happen. We were exhausted. We ended up actually going to an after party after the wedding at one of the groomsmen's house, and yeah, a whole bunch of people came. The bride and groom actually ended up coming, and it was a whole lot of fun. The wedding was also beautiful. It did end up drizzling a little bit, but that didn't stop them from having an outdoor ceremony, and it was beautiful. It was really lovely. And yeah, the reception was a whole lot of fun too. There was lots of yummy food, lots of dancing, lots of goofing around, and yeah, it was a whole lot of fun. I got to kind of know his friends a little better. Melissa has obviously gotten a chance to meet them a couple times already, but I think I've met them maybe a couple times at like a Christmas party or something, but this was the first time I really was hanging out with them, and it's a really good group of people, and so we had a lot of fun. And like I said, after the wedding, we went to a little bit of an after party at one of the groomsmen's house, and it was a lot of fun too. We had a bonfire and just kind of hung out and talked and had some drinks, and we ended up, I think we didn't get home until like 2:30 in the morning, so we were just, I mean, like, we do not stay out that late. You guys know, Melissa and I we used to, back like in our very, very early 20s, we used to stay up till like 1 or 2 pretty regularly. that was before either of us had graduated college, and so we like could do that. And yeah, but we don't do that anymore. I think the latest we'll stay up normally now is maybe midnight, and that's even kind of pushing it on the weekends. But yeah, it was so worth it. It was a great night. We had so much fun. But yeah, so anyways, the next day we kind of just ended up, I mean, we were exhausted, like I said, from the night before, staying up so late, and honestly not feeling 100% after partying all night long, but we also just kind of decided to take a day off. We had made plans to we like had kind of made a plan with ourselves to not go anywhere on Sunday already. Like during the week we had decided that Sunday would be a rest day, since with planning this wedding our schedules have been so hectic and we haven't had like a legit weekend day in forever, and so we kind of promised ourselves that we wouldn't have to go anywhere on Sunday, we wouldn't run any errands. We did have some wedding stuff we needed to get done, so we still were able to do that, but we didn't have to leave the house, which was awesome. And I kept meaning to start the vlog on Sunday, but it just kind of never happened, and then it was too like late, and I just decided to kind of scrap it and just give myself a full day off and just let myself, I don't know, relax and take a day off basically, and decided to combine it with Saturday's vlog. So that's what I'm doing right now, obviously. And yeah, so anyways, yesterday we kind of, like I said, had a chill day, relaxed on the couch. Melissa finally got to play with her new Switch. And yeah, she had a lot of fun with that. But we also did some wedding stuff, like I said. So we had a call with our officiant, and I've kind of been talking about this. Our officiant sent over a first draft of our ceremony, and so I'd kind of gone over that and made some notes, and Melissa did the same. And so we basically just went over all the changes we'd like to make in the phone call, and so she's going to make a second draft and send that to us. And yeah, there was also a couple things we wanted to add. Like we're going to do a unplugged ceremony, but also kind of give the guests like, you know, 2 or 3 minutes at the end of the ceremony before we recess back up the aisle to kind of get their own pictures if they want it to, because it is like, I don't know, it's fun to get pictures at a wedding, to be able to like, we also want them to be able to share on Facebook and Instagram if they want. And so yeah, I thought that was kind of a nice little compromise to have an unplugged ceremony so we can still have you know, like our professional pictures look nice and not have everyone, you know, holding up their phones in the picture. We can actually have them present and, you know, paying attention to the ceremony, but then also kind of giving everyone an opportunity at the end, if they feel really strongly about it and really want to take a picture. Because I know, as if I were a guest at someone else's wedding, that's kind of what I feel like that would be, you know, kind of the best of both worlds. So I'm really glad we decided with that kind of little compromise, I guess. And yeah, so I was letting her know about that to kind of add that into the ceremony. And like I said, she had picked, you know, a couple of options for different things, and so I was letting her know what, you know, our favorite poems were and our favorite, you know, different variations that she had given us the choice for. And then let's see what else. Oh, we also did a bunch of work for the DJ because we have a meeting with him tonight, or I guess him and her, because I think it's like a husband and wife that run the company, and he's the DJ and she's the MC, I think is what it is. So yeah, so we have a meeting with them tonight, and we had to like kind of get everything prepared for that because we haven't had a chance to do that yet because we've been so busy with everything else. And they have like kind of like a wedding planner online where you give them, I think, all the information about your wedding, like who's in the bridal parties and like just different stuff like that. And we also had to make kind of a list of a couple songs that, like, you know, we definitely wanted played and that, you know, we wouldn't want played. And then we, you know, told him our, I think, first dance song, and, you know, just all sorts of stuff. We just filled out kind of like their, you know, questionnaire planner thing, whatever they had on their website, so that we were all ready for our meeting tonight. And hopefully the music stuff will get all sorted out tonight. Let's see, what else? I don't know. I was kind of just a total slug for the first half of the day, I'm not gonna lie. I was not feeling great, but Melissa was so sweet. She took such good care of me, and she made me some super yummy soup because we were watching KK and Baby J, and I saw them making just, you know, packet ramen, and it looked really, really good. And she was gonna go out and get me some ramen, but A, I didn't want to make her have to go out for, like, you know, a little pack of ramen. That's stupid. But also I wasn't sure that, like, I feel like ramen isn't the best for you to begin with, and especially if you're not feeling great, it just, I feel like it wouldn't have helped. But she improvised and made me the best soup. It was like the best thing in the world and literally like immediately cured me. So we had leftover spaghetti and she basically just put it in a thing of chicken bone broth, and then we had a rotisserie chicken, and so she cut up some pieces of chicken from that and threw it in, and it was like, it was heaven. It was like the best soup I've ever eaten, and it just completely cured any bit of a hangover that I was feeling. So I was super grateful for that. But Yeah, so other than that, we kind of just had a couch day. We did start watching Z, the beginning of everything, which I have been so excited to watch, and it's actually kind of particularly interesting to us because we grew up in the neighborhood next to where F. Scott Fitzgerald and Zelda lived. They eventually ended up moving into Maryland, and so we like live next to their neighborhood. So my parents' neighborhood is next to their neighborhood. Our middle school, actually, both of us went there. Our middle school was in that neighborhood, and it's just, I don't know, it's kind of cool. And she, I believe, ended up going in. I don't want to say too much because I feel like I don't know if this is spoiling the show. But there's other landmarks around us basically that are part of their story, and we kind of grew up knowing, and it was kind of already an interesting thing. And so when I heard that they were making an actual movie about it, and not to mention the fact that I love the 20s, A, and B, love like kind of historical remakes into fiction basically for television. I really like those style of television shows or TV shows. And yeah, so I'm really excited we got started. Like, we pounded through a ton of that. I think we got it, maybe, no, I think we did. I think we got like halfway through the season. So yeah, but it's really, really good. I'm really excited we started to watch that. And I think that's pretty much all I have to share with you guys. We didn't do much other than that. And yeah, so I hope you kind of enjoyed the vlog. Again, I'm sorry things have been kind of hectic with falling behind with the vlogs and taking a day off yesterday, and just like, I think it's just, things are crazy over here. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless, though, and give it a thumbs up if you did. And don't forget to subscribe to follow along with the rest of this craziness. And I just also realized that Melissa wasn't like in this vlog at all, I guess, because I started it after I dropped her off at the groomsman's house, and obviously I didn't film once I met up with her at the wedding. And then obviously she's not here right now, so I don't know. Hi from Melissa. But we will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.